Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by generative AI. Today is December 2nd, 2024, and we have a lineup of intriguing stories from the world of Apple technology. As always, links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. Let's dive into the recent uproar surrounding iOS 18. Users have been vocal about their dissatisfaction with the latest update, citing frequent crashes and a lack of cohesive design. The Photos app, in particular, has been criticized for its confusing layout, and the Control Center's complexity has left many longing for the simplicity of iOS 17.7. Some users feel the update has unnecessarily complicated basic tasks, drawing unfavorable comparisons to Android's bloat. While a few users appreciate new features like device control from a Mac, the consensus is that Apple needs to refocus on user experience and design cohesion, reminiscent of the iOS 12 era. Despite the backlash, some users report improved stability with iOS 18.1, but many still prefer the reliability of iOS 17.7. Next, we turn our attention to Apple's ongoing struggle with emulators on the App Store. Despite a historical aversion, Apple has reluctantly allowed some emulators, possibly due to regulatory pressures or competition from third-party apps like AltStore. However, the approval process remains inconsistent, with legitimate emulators facing frustrating delays, while low-quality ones slip through. The situation has led to speculation about Apple's intentions, whether it's a deliberate move against emulation or a sign of inefficiencies in their review system. This inconsistency continues to challenge developers navigating Apple's restrictive policies. In more positive news, a new deep learning framework called Honeycrisp has emerged, tailored specifically for the Apple ecosystem. Developed in Swift, Honeycrisp aims to offer a distinctly Apple-like experience, diverging from existing frameworks like MLX. It features a tensor data type for multi-dimensional arrays, supports asynchronous computations, and allows for modular backends utilizing Apple's hardware accelerators. Honeycrisp simplifies neural network declarations and enhances debugging with stack traces. While it may not outperform MLX in GPU-heavy tasks, its unique approach and integration with Swift make it an exciting project for developers interested in deep learning on Apple platforms. Finally, Apple has delayed the rollout of HomeKit support for robot vacuums to early 2025. Initially slated for release with iOS 18.2, this feature will enable users to control robot vacuums via HomeKit automations and Siri commands. The delay, noted in a recent update on Apple's Home app webpage, has disappointed users eager for enhanced smart home integration. When launched, the feature will initially support English, US only, and aims to streamline smart home management for Apple device users. Despite the postponement, the anticipation for this functionality remains high. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. We hope you found these stories insightful and engaging. Remember to check the episode notes for links to all the stories covered today. Join us tomorrow for more updates from the world of Apple technology. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.